The structure that we've been socialized within all our lives has us believing that on January 2nd, it's all systems go, that we need to sprint off the blocks in all areas of our life. What if instead we entered the new year with a tad more ease? Hello, and welcome to the Connect podcast. This show is all about helping you connect to your soul's calling so you can take action on it. Because the sweetest success is a blend of discovering your purpose with the inner drive to bring it to life. I'm Sheila, health coach, lifestyle entrepreneur, and mom of two, best known for my online wellness programs, mentoring, and self-love passion. Listen in for inspiring interviews, solo chats, and Q&A sessions that will move you past overwhelm towards what lights you up. Stop accepting good enough and go for your version of great in your health, business, and relationships. Let's get started. Happy New Year! It's a shiny new year, and like I mentioned in episode 40, it's much like any other new day. Isn't it great that you get to start over every 24 hours? I remember when I was a young girl, sometimes coming home from school after a hard day, and my mother would listen to me recount all the details and give me a big hug. Then she would say, "Now that you've let out your feelings, have some supper and get a good night's rest. You'll feel better in the morning." I remember not believing her, but every time I would feel so much better after having some rest and distance from the experience. Since that time, I've been through many more difficult experiences than schoolyard antics and followed my mom's advice. Even though the problem still needed to be solved or the tough conversation needed to be had the next day, getting rested and starting fresh has helped a lot. This is what I mean by having a fresh start. It's not like nothing from last year carries on over till now. In fact, I'm glad that's not the case. I love the relationships and projects I've been investing in over the years. And while there may be elements of my life that I'd rather not invest my energy in, I'm going to be much better equipped after having some rest and distance for even a short time. I hope you were able to get some downtime over the last few weeks, to be with people you care about and do the things that you enjoy, to rest and reflect. And now that we're back to regular, albeit modified programming, depending on where you live, I invite you to ease into your commitments where you can. While this may not mean that you can work half days all week or sleep in, just give yourself a beat before ramping up into full gear. If you've gone through or read about some of my online programs, you'll know that this is how I encourage the women I work with to approach each new month based on their cyclical rhythms. Particularly women, we're not designed to live according to a cookie-cutter daily schedule. Sometimes we saunter, sometimes we gallop, sometimes we sprint, and sometimes we delegate all of the above and rest. The structure that we've been socialized within all of our lives has us believing that on January 2nd, it's all systems go, that we need to sprint off the blocks in all areas of our life. Get up early, hit the home gym hard, get to work early, leave late, making progress on all our goals in every area of our life so that by the end of the first quarter, we're a quarter of the way towards our big, audacious goals. I love seeing people go after their dreams with passion. It's so inspiring. And full out sprinting for 3 months, then another 3 and another is a recipe for burnout. So instead, how about we enter the new year with that tad more ease, showing up fully for our dreams and commitments, while also factoring in some moments to breathe, making some forward progress, then checking in to see how we're feeling about how our life is taking shape. What can that look like? Instead of jamming your schedule from January 2nd to March, scheduling personal time first. Prioritizing an early sleep time. Delegating more at home and at work wherever possible so you're not overwhelmed. Taking nature breaks every day whenever possible. Being in nature nurtures your nervous system. Making work and other commitments more fun by getting creative with your environment, including music and surrounding yourself with plants. Connecting with friends, if even for a 15-minute conversation or a walking visit. If you factor more ease into your days, you're going to be more likely to be in good health, have more robust relationships, and thriving creativity as you reach the spring. Try it on and see how it feels to choose a more sustainable pace for your life. You might just end up moving toward your beautiful goals even faster and more fulfilled. May you have an amazing year ahead. Big blessings. Thank you so much for being here with me on the Connect podcast. If you like this episode, please share it with someone you think would enjoy it. Also, if you head over to iTunes to leave a review, I'd be so grateful. Let us know what your favorite parts were and what you'd like to hear more of. It will help us have a greater impact, elevating many more people to grow and succeed together. See you next time.